I just wanted to finish my Flettner rotor video.
Round at high speed, performing the same function.
We'll go back a little.
Now, no sails, but instead of that we've got these 3 rotors, 20 meters high, and they can spin, which gives you a thrust vastly more than a sail would do.
The Flettner rotor was originally invented by Anton Flettner, a German engineer in the 1920s. The rotor spins round at high speed, performing the same function as sails, but 15 times more powerful, providing...
Oh, 50... You see, my bad. I said 10 times more powerful. My bad. My bad. I said 10. I said it was 10 times more powerful. Shoot, I was happy with 10. I just said 15. 15 times more powerful than a sailboat. Well, that's 50% more powerful than I even thought. Man, and you guys think that I exaggerate. You think I exaggerate. You know what? It's much worse than I've ever made it to be, because you know why? Because you're contributing to the problem every day. If there was some resistance to the problem, we could expect it might not be that bad. But you're not resisting at all. In fact, you help contribute to it. So not only is it bad, you help it to make it even worse than it can ever be. You can never imagine how bad it can truly be, because reality is always so much worse, because in reality you help it to make that much worse, and you're so compartmentalized. You don't understand. You would say, how am I a bad person? Oh yeah, you're perfect. I forgot. That's right. Everything you do is just perfectness. I should just shut up, because you're so fucking perfect. You never do anything wrong.
To drag a huge propeller through the water.
This propeller is meant to drive the boat, okay? But in our project, it's going to be the other way around. The boat is going to be driven through the water by the sails, and instead of a propeller this size, we're going to have one about 3 meters in diameter. It will come out to about here. And that will be being dragged through the water, and it will generate the power that we need to work the spray method.
Okay, so they're going to be propelled through the water so fast by the Flettner rotors that they're actually going to put more rotors in the water to drag themselves and create even more energy from the propellers dragging through the water. Like, this is not fake. This is real. This is from 1906 type designing. Yeah, people are fucking zombies, but some of them are geniuses, but those are not talked about and found. It's like, that's why I'm talking about them right now, because I'm like, wow, you mean there's a genius among a fucking zombie race? Holy fucking shit. Wouldn't I be interested in that? Would I be more interested in what the zombies are doing? Hey, look, titties, ooh. Or hey, look, Flettner rotors, ooh. And I guess titties are okay, but whatever.
The boat would be radio controlled, and
that's the thing. That reminds me of the time I was like, I don't know, I just seen this guy, and he was like talking to a doctor, and he's like, all I could think about is sex. And they're like, yeah, you're a retard, you need these pills. And I was looking at the guy like he was just so fucking brain dead, lobotomized. That's like everybody I know. Anyways.
Unmanned, sailing backwards and forwards through the ocean, spraying seawater vapor into the clouds like a giant spray gun.
Well, they're cleaning the fouling off this ship with a water jet. And the water's coming in and hitting the side, and you can see it's breaking up into a very fine spray. Now the plan that we want to use is having about 3 times the pressure, but with 2 jets hitting each other like that. And this will produce a sheet of spray that goes out like that, and this will break up into very fine drops. At the moment we're using fresh water, and so the entire drop can evaporate. If he was doing it with seawater, there'd be a little salty residue which can't evaporate, and that will be dispersed through the atmosphere, and a certain fraction of them will get up into the clouds.
As the spray leaves the funnel, the water in the droplets evaporates, leaving only glistening particles of salt. They rise up into the clouds where they attract water vapor, which condenses on the salt particles, making the cloud.
This is key as well. They're going to inject just the salt up in the air. Just the salt. That's it. No water with the salt. Just salt. And then the salt will attract water to it. So this is also telling you why you're fat. Salt holds water. Water being held in your body makes a lot of like baggage. So it's not just fat, it's that holding of water that can make you really fat, because salt holds water. And so if you eat a lot of salt, you're going to be holding a lot of water, and when you hold a lot of water, that looks like fat, but it's really just big bags of water, because we're made of like 95% water. Yeah. Are you fat? Do you eat a lot of salt? Good for you, my precious.
And more reflective. John Latham and Stephen Salter have calculated that to make enough shiny clouds to control the temperature of the Earth, they would need to spray 500 kilograms or litres of water per second every year.
Now that's an incredibly small amount. It's just a barrelful for the whole world, to keep the temperature steady. And it looks as though one ship could spray about 10 kilograms a second, and that would mean that we would need about 50 ships to be built every year.
If they wanted to cool the planet even
50 ships a year. And they'll cool the planet. And they're actually proposing an idea like that. But they would never chemtrail. No, they'll propose all this, but there's no Flettner rotor biological aerodynamic dissemination of chemtrail technology going on with gene therapy, retrovirus gene engineering chemtrails. And it's not like I can't really, you know, find my friend at college with an electron microscope and ask him to just, you know, take some air samples and check it out and see if I'm wrong, you know. And then he comes back and says, yeah, you're right. I can't do that. That's right, because I'm a zombie like everyone else. That's right. Just like these people can design Flettner rotors and do this, they can do all that, but no, I'm too stupid to think. And the news would tell us, hey, they're spraying viruses on you. Yeah, you would really get that. Yep. Yep. Good for you, dude. You're a fucking genius. Oh no, wait, they're lobotomizing you. Oh, good, dude. And you're a genius. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens next. Next, they load up on spaceships and they leave. And you're here, and then they drop a couple nukes down, and you're down here going, I'm such a genius, and then boom, you're fucking dead. While they're taking all this technology and leaving for the next planet, because they keep saying how they're looking for new planets, and yeah, they are, because they're not staying here on this rock full of you. They're taking all the smart people, and they're blasting off. and then dropping some nukes. Like, we don't want this following us. Like, what if they spit a couple smart ones out after we leave, and then they follow us? Like, no. No. We don't want that to come over there. We want full power, and we're not staying, we're going. So, okay, now let's go. Look at it. Look at those zombie bodies roasting. Hurry, go. Hit warp speed. Aye, aye, Captain. The future of mankind has left the dumb part of humanity behind, so it could grow and be better in a different world. That is the New World Order. There will be a New World Order. You know why? Because they're leaving for the New World.
It would simply have to increase the amount of water sprayed. The mobility of these vessels means that they can be positioned where they would have most effect, like over the southern oceans, where the majority of marine stratocumulus clouds can be found. So unlike San Franciscans, we wouldn't all be living under a cloud of fog.
He has a robot voice now. He's like, I do not think.
Really like working on things which
I really like working on things
are on the edge of being impossible.
which are on the edge of being impossible.
And then actually making them be possible.
And actually making them possible.
The attraction to me is that it's very cheap to do.
The attraction to me is that it is very cheap to do.
Very much cheaper than a lot of the other things that have been considered.
A lot cheaper than a lot of the other things that could be considered. Yeah, like what?
The scientists may think it's possible.
Yeah, this is pretty fucked up. And nobody else knows that, but they could watch this, and it's like hidden in plain view. It's like your average lemming could go, oh, this is not entertaining. No one's getting kicked in the balls. And I'm like looking at those people like, you make me sick. You do make me want to die. But luckily, I guess I'm stronger than that. If you had a brain like mine, you would be dead. Because you're a bitch. Luckily, that's why stronger people have stronger brains. Because you can't handle it. Because you're a fucking bitch. I mean, people are so zombie lemming-fied, brain-dead, retarded, yuppie, lemming, faggoty fucking bitches. Like pussy fucking bitches. But no, they seek strength. They're not pussies because they are strong. As a horde of like lynch mob, herd mentality, peer pressure, zombies. And so they're gonna get you because you don't accept their way. You don't do everything you say, and so you must be bad if you don't do everything they say. You don't stand up to tyranny. You don't stand up to bullshit and lies and propaganda and disinformation. You need to be placidly acceptant towards that. I think you're a little depressed. I think you need a lobotomy pill. Yep. You will be happy and watching Ow My Balls and drinking Brondo and fucking 4 seconds flat. Just take this pill. Okay. I like Brondo. Ooh, I like that show, Ow My Balls.
interfering with the planet and changing the world's fragile ecosystem could have unforeseen results.
You can try a little experiment and adjust.
Yeah, this is not real. None of this is real. There was no guy in 1906 named Flettner, rotor, that made this shit. Yeah, no, that's all fake. Oh no, that part might be real, but everything else I was talking about, people being lemmings and zombies, yeah, that's totally fake. Yeah, just fucking made up fake shit. Yeah, because that's just internet people. Because in real life, no, people are amazing and great and wonderful. They don't take their zombiness in real life and extend it online. No, they don't. Everything's fake. Everything online's fake. Everything in real life's fake. We all just live in a fucking fantasy world, don't we? Yes, we do. Oh, yay, let's be a lemming and go, nah, about it. No, I prefer not, thank you.
Decide where you want to do it and how much. And another very reassuring thing is that if you find that it's not working the way you thought, you can stop very quickly. And in a couple of weeks it's all over and forgotten, and you haven't done anything permanently irreversible.
The oceans will swell, and the tides will turn, and cities will be overrun with lemmings, and the skies will burn a red color of death.
John Latham is encouraged by the response he and Stephen Salter got from other scientists to their cloud-enhancing idea at the recent NASA meeting.
It's pleasing to note that this idea is receiving a better press than it has done in the past, and I think is now regarded as a pretty strong contender for being a system that could work, could be helpful in ameliorating the global warming problem.
I want to do this project because I think humanity is so foolish that it will go on emitting carbon while there's any carbon to burn, and we need an emergency, panic, safety button to stop the damage it's doing. Will I ever see it in my lifetime? A lot, of course, will depend on the intelligence of the politicians. And I don't. Not to say too much more about that.
It's like the secret to the universe. What are the secrets of the universe? The secret of the universe is to fly away, to be as free as possible. No restrictions, no bounds. Limitless, like a bird, soaring in between wind towers. And that's the only way to live. Either live like that, or you live under tyranny. There's no and or ifs about it. If you're not living free, you're living in a prison. You live in a prison right now and you don't even know it. The only way to escape is to fly away, like a fucking bird, like a phoenix or something. I mean, the shave. They shave their monkey hair off in blatant denial of their true monkey nature. I don't know, I better go before I blow my mind.